Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day in New Zealand today, and I was supposed to go up to West Auckland to see my daughter-in-law, but unfortunately the last 2 days I've been really sick. I'm not sure what's wrong, but I have come off some new medication that I was prescribed about 2.5 months ago, and that's caused a bit of a rebound migraine. And the reason I've come off it is because my lungs weren't healing and my legs were really swollen and I was getting this really horrible dizziness. And I work in mental health, and on Monday a referral came in on the same medication with the same side effects, and I did a bit more research, and yes, the drug I was put on does cause all these things. So I made a decision, and I would recommend that you don't do this, that you actually talk to your GP first. But I couldn't talk to my GP. I'm going to be sending him an email tomorrow, but I stopped taking my medication. I do know the effects that will have on my body, and that's why I think the last 2 days have been really bad. But today I've woken up with a slight headache, and the migraine that I had yesterday, which was horrendous, has gone. The dizziness that I was experiencing is definitely less. So when I turned my head, I was feeling like the world was trying to catch up with me all the time, and that seems to be a lot better. The swelling in my legs is completely gone. And the other thing I've noticed that has completely gone with stopping the medication is the cramps in my calves and my feet. Excuse me. I have had terrible cramps in my calves and feet that have actually been waking me in the night. I had it when I was pregnant with both my boys, and it was excruciating then and excruciating now. And what's happened with stopping this medication is that my calves are fine, my feet are fine. There's no more cramping. I can actually stretch my calves and they do not go into cramp. And yeah, it's been quite a difficult thing to stop this medication because it was given to me to help with the stress of moving overseas and the stress of a relationship breakup. But my feeling was that actually the stress of the side effects was actually really bad. Now I am going to the UK where I will have a really good GP. My sister has organised someone to look after me that is a nurse practitioner specialising in asthma. And in the UK I won't have to pay for my doctors and will be able to be referred to a specialist if I need to. So my sense was I did not want to fly with the cramps in my legs. I didn't want to fly with the dizziness. And so far, coming off the meds, I'm on day 4. Will be nighttime dose 5 tonight, and there is significant changes in my body already. Yesterday, even though I didn't do very much, I didn't need my inhalers, which is the first time in 5 weeks. I'm still on antibiotics for the pneumonia, and as you can tell, I'm still a bit gaspy. I've taken my inhalers this morning because today is packing day for the garage. Today my goal is to get the garage packed. I was going to do this yesterday and Friday, but was too ill. Didn't realise how ill I would be. Yeah, so that's an update on me in terms of my health. One of my goals is to get physically and mentally better over the next year. And I feel like my thoughts are clearing coming off this medication, and it was really good at helping me sleep, but the side effects were just outweighing the benefits. I've actually slept really well the last 4 nights, even though I've not been on the medication, which is really good. So one of the other side effects that I read about, and normally you can tell I'm not right, there's too much going on, but normally when I go on a new medication I will do a lot of research. I will look up all the side effects. This time I didn't, and I wish I had, because I think I would have spotted some of these side effects sooner. But one of the other side effects is that you put on a lot of weight, and even though I have been eating quite a bit, I have put on more fluid than anything, and I have had this tremendous hunger in that I can eat a full dinner and then still want more. And yes, I do have an issue with food in that way, but normally I'm able to just go, you've eaten, just give it a while, have a drink, and everything sorts itself out, but hasn't been able to. So I'm hoping that side effects will sort itself. So I'm on track. I will email my doctor and let him know. He's very much into us working as a team. If I need to go back on an antidepressant to help my mood, I will. But right now, I think what will help my mood is not having side effects that are really disabling. Where am I at? I've got 3 weeks and 3 days to go before I fly to the UK. It's starting to sink in that I haven't got as organised as I would, because I have just been feeling so crap physically. And I need to make sure that this week I phone my phone company, my power company, my internet company, just to make sure that I can finish those in the next month. I'll probably have to wait another month, but that's okay, because hopefully a tenant will move in and take over the power and the internet. I've still got packing to do. I did buy an extra suitcase, so I am taking 2 suitcases to go in the hull and 2 bags to travel in the cabin with me. Yeah, so I've got to decide what clothes I take, and I've decided to only take newish clothes that fit me and underwear, because my mum is going to lend me some jumpers for the winter, and I've got some lovely summer dresses to wear, which I will take with me, so I won't need too many clothes. That's quite big actually, because what I've learning is that the UK, which used to be really good to buy clothes and shoes in, has actually caught up with the rest of us, and things are very expensive there. So op shopping, here I come. I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully I'll be able to get some nice new clothes. I have quite a number of shoes I can take with me, and yes, I'm not going to probably need to buy any shoes. So that's an update on that. Work is in the final 3 weeks of work. I actually only have, I think, 8, 9, 10, 11 days of work left. My last day will be moving house. I've had to take the morning off because it was the only morning I could get someone to move my house stuff. So I'm taking the morning off and then going in the afternoon just to say bye and things. That's been quite hard. I've enjoyed this work. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm not got a job yet in the UK because it's just too difficult to apply for work. I don't know, you have to do everything online, and it just doesn't seem to understand that I can work in the UK as a nurse. But my qualifications and all the training I've done the last 23 years are from New Zealand, so I'll have to sort that out when I get there. So that's that. What else is going on? Winter's fast approaching. We are a beautiful sunny day today, but this morning there was another frost, and I wasn't quite prepared to have 3 weeks of cold before I left. And next week's supposed to be nice weather. Hopefully, fingers crossed, toes crossed, that my builder turns up this week to replace the garage roof. We had a storm on, what day was that? Friday. And the garage is now leaking in more than one place. So I was having to move things around so things didn't get wet, including my cardboard boxes for packing. Yeah, my cash stuffing is going really well. I'm just thinking about what I would close down to go to the UK and what I'll take with me, because I don't want to pack too many things in my suitcase, so I might just go down to one binder and then get some more binders while I'm in the UK. My boxes are still in travelling. Hopefully they're on their way to the UK, but they're on a boat, which takes about 3 months to get there, I believe. Yeah, and I shall need to sort that out because the Duty and Excise government page doesn't accept a letter from your mum that you're going to be living with her for a year. So I've got to get a bank account and a utility bill in my name and the address to prove that I'm going to be living there. So even though I sent my British passport and my British registration for nursing, and the fact that I'm staying with my mum to help her out wasn't enough. So I'll do that when I get there too. My sister's going to be picking me up from London, and I'm going to stay with her for 5 days, I think, so that my mum, who's vulnerable right now, doesn't pick anything up from my travels. So that's going to be nice. My sister lives in our lovely village and has just bought a new house, so that'll be exciting to stay with her. Yeah, so I thought I'd check in. I haven't checked in for a while. The last month has been a bit of a write-off, really, in terms of getting things done. So I've got 3 weeks to get sorted, and I'm feeling a bit more able to do that now. So I hope this video finds you well. And I will check in probably the week before I go to the UK. Hopefully a few more ticks have been put on my to-do list, and I can start the journey to the UK feeling like I've got things finished. Oh yeah, and I cut my finger on the potato peeler yesterday because, you know, that's how it goes. Yeah, so please share my channel with all your friends. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. I was yesterday at 34, which is fantastic, but I want to be at 50 so I can do some lives while I'm overseas. I'm going to try and learn how to do longer shorts. I do believe that my shorts are very short, and I think there's some setting you can adjust, so I'm going to try and do that. And if you could give me the thumbs up, let me know what you're up to in the comments. That's always helpful for the YouTube algorithm thing. But thanks for coming along on my journey, and I'm hoping the next 2 weeks will go really, really well and not too fast because I've got lots to do. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye for now. Happy Mother's Day.